What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live World Cup watch along. Today we're here to watch the current world champions and the best, well, the GOAT of football, Lionel Messi up front. We'll see how they get on. Salah against Messi today, people. Big up to everyone locked in. I have just put a video out regarding Arsenal and Ilian Meslier, who we're signing, who's just been released from Leeds. Make sure you check that video out afterwards. I might redirect you to the video after if you haven't already watched it. But yeah, I mean, the less said about that signing, the better. Pointless signing, but you get my thoughts in full in that video. Big up to everyone locked in. There's no World Cup game tomorrow. Obviously, we're at that point now where we're in the knockout stage and there's not games every day. There's a game on Thursday. We'll be doing that. France against Morocco. Spain, Belgium on Friday. Norway, England on Saturday. And then the early hours of Sunday, it'll be, if Argentina win this, they'll be playing Switzerland or Colombia on Sunday. So we'll be doing that. So yeah, look out for that as well, people. Big up to everyone locked in. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I'm gonna try my best to not talk about Arsenal too much, but starting the window off after winning the league by selling Trossard for 17 million, which is too cheap, really, and then buying Meslier, who's just been released by Leeds United. And as I said, I've just released a video. He didn't make one appearance for Leeds United last season. In fact, he played in the reserve league and conceded 6 goals in 2 games. This is a terrible sign. They're trying to justify it by saying he could be the third choice goalkeeper and he ain't going to kick a ball. If that's the case, then so be it. But I'd rather see a young goalkeeper get that opportunity. But anyway, they better sign some players, man. I'm telling you, we're all ready to go crazy. Anyway, let's get into this game. Argentina against Egypt. Messi against Salah, the two great left-footed right wingers. Emi Martinez in goal. Molina is at right back. Tagliafico, the left back. Lisandro Martinez with Romero. The midfield is Paredes, McAllister, Rodrigo de Paul, Enzo Fernandez. And then the two up front is Julian Alvarez and Lionel Messi. And I've spelled Alvarez's name wrong there. That's what happens when you rush in to edit people. But I will change that. I think I do this on purpose just to see if the community realise these things. And most of the time you do. And then let's go through the Egypt team. This will be interesting because on the face of it, we all expect Argentina to win, but they struggled against Cape Verde, and you would say Egypt are better than them. The team for Egypt: Shoba, Hani, Hafez, Rabia, Ibrahim, Ashwar, Hassan, Lashin, Ataya, Zaki, and Mohamed Salah. One thing I really don't understand is why is Mamouche not starting for Egypt? I mean, I know they've got some good players, but are you telling me Mamouche isn't good enough to start for Egypt? How is he on the bench? Maybe he's not fit. That's all I can think of because I've got no idea how he doesn't get in the Egyptian team. He's a good player as well. They're prepping an Mbappe Vinny double swoop. Yeah, don't worry, lads. I know we've signed Meslier, but Mbappe's at the training ground. Let's see. Upset incoming, said Cello. You reckon, yeah? Does anybody actually think Egypt might beat Argentina? Anybody think they surprised them and knock them out? They would be an unbelievable upset, but they're a good team. Wouldn't like Cape Verde took them all the way, so I'm just checking, right? Mamouche ain't playing, is he? Yeah, no. No, he's definitely on the bench. How is he on the bench? Would you take Mamouche at Arsenal? I think now he's at City, I wouldn't want him. I know that sounds really petty, but nah, I wouldn't want him. But he is a good player. When he was in Germany, I thought he looks a talent, man. The refs will ensure an Argentina victory. So Argentina, if they win this, they will play Colombia or Switzerland. And then if they win that and England win that, you'd get Argentina against England. Fit said, I was still watching your stream from this afternoon until I realised you were live. Big up, bro. We're here, we're active. And like I said, I have just put out the transfer video. Arsenal's first signing of the summer. Ilian Meslier, the backup goalkeeper from Leeds United. Unbelievable. Have you seen the latest videos from Farley? One for Jordan Henderson Hospital and Harry Kane talking about the game. How have I not seen Darren Farley's videos for the World Cup? Henderson broke his arm jumping over the advertising boards to go and celebrate. Have I got time to play this? Do you know what? Let's play it for a bit. Let's react to it, people. I'm not going to play all of it because the game's about to kick off, but I just need to see what the vibe is. Let's have a look. It just says Kane. I don't think it says anything about Jordan Henderson. But let me just put it on for 1 minute before this game kicks off. Harry Kane reacts to World Cup victory. Let's hear what he had to say.
Harry, incredible night beating Mexico 3-2 with 10 men, but it has been overshadowed by Jordan Henderson appearing to get himself injured at the end of the game. Can we have an update?
Obviously. Sorry, cigarette fat, alright, is wonderful. We survived 7,000 foot altitude.
For those that don't know, Harry Kane lost his voice in the interview. Yo, cheerleader, is that Henderson in the background?
We survived going down to 10 men, obviously. With 10 men, we survived having no oxygen for 1 hour and a half. But unfortunately, Hendo couldn't survive the Carlsberg advertising board. Jordan Henderson, we wish him well. He's the first player in football history, obviously, to get a yellow card and get injured, despite having 0 minutes on the pitch. Yeah, obviously.
Right, and
I said Henderson, the first player in history to get booked and injured with 0 minutes on the pitch. Oh my days, we gotta get him on. We gotta get him on. Yeah, it is, innit, when Lacazette lost his voice. Henderson with his head through the... Oh, man. We'll come back to that. I might react to this video tomorrow properly. It's a few minutes, so we'll get to that. Oh, man. Henderson in the background, headbutting the advertising book. For me, Butter is close to being on Fraud Watch. Bro, listen, I said it. No one's getting away with it, bro. No matter how much we like them. If they're frauding, we're going to call them out. You know what I mean? 1 second, people. I've got to close that. Sun is beaming through the window. We're back. No, I'm with you, Fitz. We're underway, by the way, people. We are underway. Everyone's on Fraud Watch if they don't do their job properly, man. We'll call anyone out. But I'm trying my best to stay calm. I'm hoping once the World Cup finishes, but players are still getting bought during the World Cup, so I don't even like using that excuse. Let's see how Alvarez gets on up front. Argentina have the ball. Left-hand side, there's a player down injured for Argentina already. We're only 30 seconds in. Can Egypt cause an upset? Who's that injured? Is that Messi? Oi! I don't know. I don't think it is Messi. Bang! Knee into the side of the knee. That is painful. Big C in the press conference, Mikael. Sign Killian. Well, I tried that one before, mate. Don't work. Butter is whack. He's just saving the Cronke's bread. Well, let's see. Let's see. Let's wait until the... Yeah. You know, I'm trying to stay calm, but I said it earlier on the show, people. Sometimes the order, what you do it does matter. It does matter, people. I mean, people thought it was bad this afternoon that I was asking the question, would you take Wan-Bissaka, who we're being linked with? And the community was split on that one, but then they've gone even further down the pecking order with this guy, but he better be the third choice. That's a good question, by the way. What even is a good window for us? Rogers, Bruno, Barcola. Yeah, that would be a good window with a right back. I don't think we'll get all of them. Argentina on the attack. Oh, good tackle. He's actually worse than Kepa. So, well, Mikel, I signed Ilian Melier. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. I thought you said Ilian, not Kylian. Ilian Mbappe. Oh, my days. Mikel, I asked if you could sign Kylian, and you've bought Ilian instead. Do you know what? I would love to ask him that question in the press conference. So, Mikel, a few years ago, I asked if you could bring Kylian to Arsenal, and today you've signed Ilian. Not quite the same French player that we wanted. Any thoughts? You'd have that, mate. I'd be getting pulled out. Get off me! Yeah, can I have a word with you outside, Mr. Shaw? Big up David Leao. I mean, he's there, bro. 50 million, whoever wants him. You know what I mean? 50 million. Making record equaling 14th World Cup knockout appearance. Messi. Yeah, I would get chucked out. I would. If you said that, he would have it in his mind forever. I'm telling you, you'd be sitting with Babs in the lobby. But yeah, maybe even worse. They'd escort me out of the building, I think. Melier is awful and make Kepa look like Neuer. I'm just hoping, and I'm not justifying it because this guy is a terrible keeper. The fact that they're saying Tommy Setford can now go on loan, maybe Melier is that, he's just willing to take third choice at Arsenal. Yeah, Onana, I didn't even see what happened. Somebody said Onana got a bad injury yesterday. I missed that. I didn't watch that game. I saw part of it. Saw Lukaku doing the Donald Trump dance. That was quality from him. Oi, just seen it. Onana has suffered ACL rupture, out for minimum 7 to 8 months. Will miss the majority of next season. That's sad, man. That is sad. Go to a World Cup. And they got through as well. He'd have had a big knockout game. It's a huge blow for him and for Villa. ACL rupture, I mean, one of the worst injuries you can have. A lot of players do recover nowadays, but still terrible, man. Big up to everyone locked in, man. I hope you're well. How did he do it? Did he just land awkwardly, or was it a bad tackle? I didn't see it. Who's going to be second choice? I mean, there's rumours that Kepa wants out. He wants to be first choice. So my panic about this signing of Melier is, if Kepa leaves and he ends up as the backup keeper, he's dreadful. So you're not going to play David Raya in the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup. This guy's going to cost us. He's rubbish. Why is no one signing Leao? It's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting. Reminds me of Chiesa. I remember at one stage Chiesa was 75 million. He ended up leaving for what did Liverpool get him for? 12 million or 15 million. You look at Leao, he was being rated at 100 million at one stage. Now he's available for 50 and no one's bought him. But now they're out, Portugal, maybe that'll develop. He was being linked with Tottenham, actually. See, can you think of any manager who has signed more than 10 keepers in their tenure? He loves a keeper, actually, don't he? Runarsson, Matt Ryan, Matt Turner. We've had some bad goalkeepers, man. These are just backups. And then first choice, you've had Ramsdale. You obviously binned Leno, binned Demi, signed Ryle, signed Kepa. He loves a goalkeeper signing. Leao will go to Saudi. Maybe you could see that. Has he got a bad attitude? Again, I don't know. I haven't really heard. I just know he didn't have a great season playing up front under Allegri. What's his wages? Must have been on big wages. 125 grand a week. Yeah, that's nothing. Prem clubs will pay that. Leao's going Saudi, says. Oh, are they already saying that? I can see that. Just go and get 400 grand a week and chill. Free kick to Egypt. Can they cause an upset? Free kick to the Egyptians. Is he being linked with Saudi, is he? I'm just looking now. Problem with some of these players, once they go to Saudi, they're so hard to get. Yeah, Fabrizio said Saudi clubs have started to approach him. His agent's George Mendes as well, so from there you know it's straight money. Although it does say here, Leao prefers to wait for clubs from La Liga or the Premier League. Mendes' work in Saudi Arabia is another option. Ball whipped in for Egypt, flicked away, and it's cleared. Just don't go Tottenham, please. Nah, I don't want to see that. Why haven't we made a second bid for Gamirez? 70 million plus 5, I would offer as much as that. Yeah, it feels doable, but maybe they're saying no. Yeah, I feel like people do that sometimes, you know, like people just go, oh, he's got a bad attitude. Like, what are you basing it on? People say, oh, Vinny, he's got a bad attitude. Leao, yeah, bad attitude. What is the attitude? What are we even basing that on? The CR7 effect, bro. Quite a few Portuguese players seem to be going Saudi. He's probably like, yo, Leao, man, I can get you to Al Nassr, man. 500 grand a week, tax free. All right, go on then. I'll take it. I'll take it. Argentina in possession. This game's in Atlanta, Georgia. Switzerland, Colombia tonight, but I'm not doing a watch along for that one. Yes. Yeah, no, I'm not saying, but yeah, when you've got a bit of swagger, it's just automatically they assume you're, you know. I remember when they were talking about, oh, look, Marcus Rashford was at the New York Knicks game in a Louis Vuitton jacket. It's like, okay, so does that Louis jacket mean he's got a bad attitude? Like, I remember Don Hutchinson one time going, yeah, Pogba with his blonde hair, and it's like, oh, so the blonde hair gives him a bad attitude, does it? They only say Kante is a good boy because he doesn't talk. Well, right, he mentioned it that time, didn't he? Ange manager. Yeah, he's Ronaldo's manager, isn't he, at Al Nassr? It's just who we are, mate. Ronaldo, you're going to have to go on the bench, mate. Oh, good ball. Argentina could be in. Is he onside? What's he waiting for? Oh, my days, what a miss. Enzo misses from 6 yards. I think, has the flag gone up? Is he offside or is that a goal kick? Oh, he's miles offside. Yeah. He's offside. Let him off. Let him off. Oh, what a miss. But yeah, he was offside. Yeah, I think people get it the other way around. Ronaldo will be Ange's manager. The way he moves. And sit down. I'll pick the team, mate. Just take training tomorrow. Apparently, Hand of Arsenal's made an announcement. Decided to report as and when I wish to from here on. All I've done is try to keep you all up to date to the best of my knowledge. I am human. Enjoy the noise. I think it's because he's starting to get criticism. This is what happens, man. That's what happens. You start doing that transfer stuff and you start getting a few things. I said, Curtis has a bad attitude, showing up late every day for his shit. Oh, his attitude's terrible. He's given up. He's done. Hand of Arsenal. No, it doesn't say he's quit, but he's not going to report often. He's obviously getting a backlash when he gets things wrong. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe he has lost his source. But people say he works for the club, but I think he put something up that made it seem like he was leaving the club. So I don't know. I'd love to see Argentina, Colombia. I think that'd be a great game. Start cooking and haters are coming. It's dangerous when you do the transfer stuff because when you get it wrong, you get annihilated. You had the Arsenal horse, Team News and Tickets. Now him. He probably sold his account now that Ish Info is getting a backlash. Yeah, this is what happens a lot of the time, people. They'll get a big account and then sell it. Get loads of money for it and then just go, yeah, I'll leave it. You might not have the same contact. You might have worked for the club and left the club. It happens. Arsenal would sign Enzo for 100 mil instead of Bruno G. Yeah, I don't know why people rate Enzo so highly. He's a good player, but he's not 100 million plus. Mike said, as he said, he's leaving at the end of the season. Yeah, I think he did put that on his page, didn't he, that he was leaving the club. What season been the biggest privilege of my life covering our club? What a club, what a manager, group of staff. Who knows what the future holds? I've created a page for everyone who wants to support my work. Yeah, so it sounds like he's left the club. Christian Norgard, probably. Hand of Arsenal criticised Bertus of the Mafia. Okay. You want to sleep with the Fishers, huh? I don't know. Accent, that was more American, wasn't it? People see neck tattoos and get hyped, yeah. Sidorf, Trossard, 5J in the World Cup. Let's sell him and get bumped for 20 million. We should be getting more. Caught feelings from a few critics, just ignore the hate. Yeah, I'm can't. Bro, the thing I don't understand is, like, if you set up an account like that for transfers, your name's not there. We don't, even if someone's criticizing you, like, you're not, it's just a badge and a name. People don't know who you are. So why does the criticism even bother you? AF Camden had a run. His run sort of disappeared when he spent all summer saying madness. Arsenal madness. We're about to do a madness. I think it was meant to be Marco Reus when Wenger was in charge. And obviously that deal never happened. And it was like, yeah, there's no credibility there. Probably was on the medical team. Maybe it was the doctor. All the medical staff are getting sacked, aren't they? One of the coaches has gone as well. And he was actually a good coach from what I heard. I think one of the strength and conditioning coaches. You do need tough skin. I'm telling you, people, it's this whole doing things in the public or social media. You got to have thick skin, man, because people will criticize you, you know. It doesn't matter how you are, you know, you praise the club too much, you work for the club, you criticize the club too much, you're doing it for views, you're balanced and in the middle. Oh, you're sitting on the fence. Like, you can't please everyone doing content. So the best thing to do is just be yourself, because then you don't ever have to put on no image, try and be something you're not. You just say, oh man, bun it. Be myself. If they like it, cool. If they don't, who cares? You know what I mean? The internet is strange, isn't it? It's like and social media, it's, oh my days, Egypt have scored! Wow! Crossed to the back post and nodded in. Argentina went to sleep and Egypt have taken the lead. What a goal. Could we see Neymar, Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi 3 days in a row knocked out of the World Cup? Great ball in, back post, got the run. 1-0 to the Egyptians. You love to see it. It's a good goal, man. Wow. This really would be an upset. Messi looks fuming. Modric as well. That's a good point. Yeah, he's done. Onside, surely. Rolls it back. Yeah, miles onside. What a ball. What a ball. What a header. That's a great goal. That is a great goal. Hey, MJ, are you listening, bro? Where you at, bro? You see Lisandro at the back post? That Oompa Loompa. Look at him. Wrong side. Can't jump. Let's talk. I know MJ's locked in. That's a great header, by the way. Great goal. Emmy doesn't move. However, I think, you know, they could come back. Cape Verde weakened them. Maybe extra time, you know, has worn them down. But then didn't Egypt went to penalties, didn't they? So it's not a great excuse. Egypt on the attack again. He's bullied him. Egypt looking for the second. Oi, good little flick. It's cleared away for a throw-in. Argentina. They're rattled. 1-0 down. Yeah, Emmy, he didn't look like he was sure whether to come for that or not. Should he have come off his line for that? I don't know if it's too... no, it's edge of this. It's a good ball. I don't know. Can he get that? I'm not sure. But the ball is top quality. Can Egypt knock out the current World Cup holders? MJ's on a self-imposed timeout. He said, yeah, I better not show up while this is going on. 1-0 to Egypt. They're on the attack again. Oi, that could have been a free kick right on the edge. Egypt are causing problems here. Oh, Farley's actually got a Jordan Henderson video as well. Yeah, we're playing that at half time. That's it. Keep doing what they're doing because they look like they're causing Argentina problems. I think a lot of the time, teams go 1-0 up against a big team and then they sit back and then they concede and then Alvarez being put up. Bro, I said it. Was it yesterday? I said, look, Alvarez is a top player, but he's overrated. The price, the numbers, he hasn't done enough to justify it. 150 million. 8 league goals last season. But this is football, innit? It's gone crazy. He doesn't really... I think their team, for some reason, it's just so built... Well, for obvious reasons. It's so built around Messi that, you know, Lautaro doesn't really look good when he plays. And Alvarez doesn't either. I think they just... It feels like the rest of the team is doing dirty work to try and enable Messi to do well. I'm not saying Messi holds the team back, but because he doesn't, he elevates the team, but no one else seems to really do much apart from him. Wonder if anyone else will step up other than Messi, says Dens. Keep Gyökeres, to be honest, says Gunners. I'm surprised we're not looking at Krupi. He's being linked with Tottenham today. I just thought with Gyökeres there, you could go for a young striker. Sidorf said, I want Osimhen. We need someone close to Haaland. I think the problem with Osimhen is you wonder why a Premier League club didn't sign him from Napoli. You've allowed him to go to Galatasaray on massive wages, even bigger than he was on at Napoli. So it's even harder to get him now. He's given a penalty to Argentina. There we go. VAR check, but there is the penalty. He was very quick to point. It looks like it is a penalty, and I tell you why, because the defender is not arguing. You know sometimes, don't you, I've got it wrong. He's onside. The right back's on the wrong side. Gets caught out. It's a good ball. That to me is like Harry Kane's what? He doesn't kick him. They'll give it. Does he kick his foot? Maybe. I don't know. He's given it. VAR have given it. I think Argentina are actually asking for a red card as well. But they don't really do that. No, he's not offside. I can't tell. It almost looks like the guy drags his foot into the defender's leg. But maybe, I think he might clip the top of his foot. Lionel Messi. Penalty for Argentina to take him back as the top goal scorer in the World Cup. He's got 7 goals. The same as Haaland and Mbappe. This would put him back to 8. Lionel Messi, the GOAT. The GOAT. Will he do his stuttered run at what he usually does? Messi, penalty for Argentina. 20 minutes gone. He's missed it! Messi has missed a penalty! Oh my days! Goalkeeper's left. Some would say justice prevails. And he saved Messi's penalty. Oh my days. Maybe he's not the GOAT. Egypt going mad, asking for a yellow card. The coaches are going crazy. Messi misses a penalty. Drama. Messi has missed the penalty. Terrible penalty. Keeper's left. Yeah, not good. Gets power on it, but it's not in the corner. This could be a shock. It's just one of those days. It's just one of those days. Dry cry, even tears. These men are booking coaches and all sorts. Egypt coaches were going crazy after the save because of the foul. Messi. Yeah, it's not in the corner. It's a good height for the goalkeeper. I thought he was going to go the other way, but he's gone for power. Hey, interesting. Eight World Cup pens, 4 missed. Wow. The last World Cup was actually the best I've ever seen him take penalties. I think he scored all of them. But before that, I even remember at Barcelona at one point they were saying, you know, he's not amazing at penalties. Thanks for real life. Big up, man. Blessings every time, Lion. Argentina not locked in. Well, the thing is, people saying that Argentina are probably tired. But Egypt went to extra time as well. JA said, I hope Argentina get knocked out because of the racist girl in the crowd at ISO Speed. Yeah, that was shocking, man. That was shocking. Nah, Messi's give the ball away. He's all over the place. Game on, people. Jake said, have you heard a Ghana doctor cursed Argentina and said Messi will miss a penalty? Wow. Wow. Game on. We've got drama. We wanted drama. I didn't want a boring game. It's not that they're tired. I've said for a while, even in the last World Cup, bro, I'll be totally honest with you, this Argentina team is not that good. They're a good unit in terms of they will fight for each other. They will run for a brick wall. We got the hydration break. They are literally a machine in terms of work rate, but they're not that good. How many of this team would you want at your club? Really, like you might take Emmy depending what team you are. I wouldn't take any of the back four unless you're talking about squad player, but I'm talking starting 11. McAllister last year was awful. The year before he was very good. DePaul's okay. Enzo's overrated. Alvarez is good but overrated. 150 million for 8 league goals. And it's Messi, innit? It's Messi. If they didn't have Messi, I reckon this team would be on holiday already. They'd have been knocked out. So they're not that good. They're genuinely not that good. So it wouldn't surprise me if they got beat. Latoro's very good at club level. I still think he's overrated. I haven't seen him really do much in the Champions League or the World Cup. Alvarez, he is good. He is good. Let's not forget the Enzo vid. These guys are... I mean, look, I have to be careful, you know. I can't label the whole team because Enzo said that, and I can't label the whole fan base because some of their fans said that. That's not fair, but we know there's a lot of issues, you know, within that country when it comes to racism. Do your history. I've watched documentaries on it. As soon as they played a team with a cohesive backline, they struggled. Messi looks a bit off it. Something don't look right as well. Bad penalty. He usually does the stutter, don't he? But he actually didn't do the stutter this time. Were they all singing it? That's a good point, yeah. That is a good point. You know what? I feel like I want to go back and watch that. Not that I want to watch it, but we got to know, because even though we're blaming Enzo, were they all in on it? Enzo video. I wonder if you could play it. Oh, no, it's not. It's just somebody talking over. Wow, they're more than involved, by the way. Geez, they're jumping around in the background. Wow, that's mad. Yeah, it's definitely not Enzo. The whole bus is singing. Hey, El Neni and Wenger. Arsenal in the building. Yeah, that's disgraceful, actually. The whole bus is singing it. The whole bus is singing it. Look. They're more than involved. Did the other players get fined, or was it just Enzo? Like, I never really heard what happened after that video. Yeah, it's horrible, man. That's disgraceful, isn't it? When the team just, and they know that they're being recorded, they know that's getting uploaded, man. Oh, that Paraguayan minister, that's unbelievable. She should be sacked instantly, but she probably won't be. She went for Mbappe on a whole other level. Just Enzo. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, the other clubs probably let him off. Premier League probably felt like they had to do something. Oh, and then he seems like a cool guy. Yeah. Oh, great header saved by the Egyptian goalkeeper. Yeah, it's mad. Like, maybe just because he was he the only Prem player there? I don't know. I'd have thought Romero maybe would have been there. You got Cartel wearing an Argentina shirt. Yeah, yeah. Some people they don't do their background checks, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I should have muted that, to be honest. I shouldn't have played that out loud, should I? Yeah, it's about the French players. Messi is playing, but he's not playing great. Big up to everyone locked in, man. Yeah, Elliot. Yeah, I've watched a lot of things about it, man. I watched a lot. There's Messi. 3 players on him. Edge of the box. Oi, it's shot. Oh, it's blocked. Goalkeeper blocks it. Quinones, yeah, he looked good. I don't know enough about him, but he scored like, would I say he scored like 25, 30 goals in the Saudi league. You think Argentina will still win it? They might. They're creating chances, but Egypt look like they can score. I just can't believe Mamouche is on the bench. Here's a chance. Salah, get hold of it, man. How's he missed? He didn't even control it. He missed it completely. Arsenal window looking dark. We just got to give it time, man. That's all we can do. We got no other choice. You know, we're going to sign 3 or 4 players. Just got to hope they're top players. Argentina on the attack. Ball out wide, cleared away. Salah there, man. What is he doing? Should have just brought it down. Quinones is a top player. I mean, I'll be honest. I haven't really. I've seen him a couple of times for Mexico, but not. I haven't seen him in Saudi. Quinones, Julian Quinones. I think we looked the other day. He's nearly 30. He's 29. Plays for Al Qadissa in Saudi. Last year he scored 33 goals in 31 games playing left wing. I mean, they're impressive numbers, but the league's not that good, is it? He got 20 the year before as well, so he bags goals. Somebody will probably take a chance on him. But thing is, a lot of these guys, they're on big wages. Even he's probably, what's his wage? He's on 80 grand a week, so yeah. Prem clubs could get him, but would they go? I think somebody might go for him. Yeah, Salah doesn't look great. Free kick to Argentina. It's got to be 35 yards out. Surely Messi doesn't shoot from here. Messi's over it. It's a long way out. He's going to shoot. He's hit the outside of the post, to be fair. The only reason I didn't go mad about him hitting the outside of the post is because I feel like the goalkeeper had it covered and it just clipped the outside of the post. I don't know. Would that have actually beaten the goalkeeper? He gets a lot of curl on it. Nah, I think the goalkeeper saves that. He actually pulls his arms out the way so he doesn't give him a corner. It's a good strike from that distance considering short run-up, but yeah, it clips the outside of the post. Keeper definitely had it covered. Come on, Salah, man. You aren't even... He's hardly touched the ball. I think Liverpool Without being disrespectful to a Liverpool legend, I think they've done the right thing letting Salah go. Big up STC Sports. He said, Curtis, this is Tony. Thank you for your advice. Finally started my channel doing the World Cup watch-alongs. Almost at 3K already. Big up to you. Come on, man. Big up. Big up, man. Just got to get started, you know what I mean? You figure it out as you're doing it. The thing with YouTube, we all want to start with great camera, great background, know exactly what we're doing. You just learn on the way, man. You know what I mean? Improve as you go along. Melier, Bruno, Konza, Rogers. Not a big fan of Konza. He actually played well second half after I thought the goal was his fault. Not completely his fault, but he just... Konza, doesn't excite me, that signing at all. But if they're worried about Saliba, then I think they're going to look for a defender. What do you think of the Adidas World Cup ball? Come out showing it doesn't curl as much, goes on a more straight trajectory. I saw something the other day with Joe Hart saying that goalkeepers are complaining about the ball. I think when you hit it like a knuckleball, it moves a lot. Where they're saying when you curl it, it doesn't curl as much. So, I mean, I don't know. I haven't used one, so I couldn't tell you. It looks all right, but I know that the goalkeepers are complaining that it moves in the air too much. Argentina player down. Alvarez. Get Lacroix. I'd probably rather take him than Konza. He's like a B-Tech, C-Tech Saliba. Big up DJ Ashman says, big up, bro. Hope you're well. I'm good, bro. No way Villa sellers Konza and Rogers. Nah. I think maybe one of them. But you'd rather get Rogers. Krupi or Alvarez. I mean, Alvarez is more established, isn't he? So I'd rather take the more established, but Krupi just good player. Ball moves crazy when you hit it hard. I bought an authentic one. I love it. Oh, okay. I might get one. I do like the World Cup footballs sometimes when they make them like... Yeah, no, man. Aston Villa done his ACL yesterday. It's sad, man. Really sad. 8 months at least out, they said. And he's ruptured it as well, which is like even worse. Krupi has more personality. I can't believe we're not looking at him. Wow, Egypt shoot from 40 yards out, way over. Cam says conspiracy theory that the US government placed... to try and century. That's why they cut the projects. I mean, it'd be interesting. You wouldn't be surprised, would you? But I don't know. Big up to Cam. Alvarez moving like... Yeah, whoever plays up front for Argentina seems to struggle. The Toro up front looks rubbish. Alvarez looks rubbish. I don't know what it is with this Argentina team. Doctor said we don't even need defenders apart from a right back. We need wingers, a centre mid, and a backup to Gyökeres. Yeah. Den said apparently Melier will be third choice after all. It's a non-story. Listen, if he is third choice, I'm not going to lose my mind over it because who cares? Third choice, you'll be lucky to make one appearance. I just still think it's a poor signing anyway. I'd rather just keep a young player. So I don't know. Kepa going. Is that AC? Who do you mean? Let me see what you're saying. Alex Crook. Although I don't know how good his sources are, to be honest. With Kepa expected to depart. See, I'm telling you, whatever happens with Kepa will make you realise what this signing is. Look, Spanish keeper open to leaving if he can gain a starting role. If Melier is our backup goalkeeper next season, this signing is absolutely shocking. If Kepa stays, I'll just ignore it. It doesn't matter. Your third choice, who cares? If Melier's second choice, you've had an absolute nightmare. Can you imagine David Raya like pulling his hamstring, kicking a ball? And you got to play this scrub in the Champions League. He's absolutely woeful. They shouldn't be signing him. Now, listen, whether we rate Kepa or not, right? Kepa kept 9 clean sheets at Bournemouth the year before we got him. He's good enough to go to a mid-table or below in the Premier League or a mid-table Spanish club and start every week. You can. But it's a terrible signing. Sidorf said, Saliba's my favourite player at Arsenal. As much as I love Gabriel, Saliba brings the calmness. Gabriel has some shaky moments. Saliba's the best player at Arsenal. Is Messi? Wow, that's when you know he's having a bad game. That is a terrible shot. He's not having a good game today, man. Missed a penalty, gave the ball away a couple times. He's playing like the Messi in Argentina that was like before when he quit the first time and then came back, when he always used to look like he had the weight of the world on his shoulders. He's all over. Man said Missy. Missy, his shooting's all over the place today, man. But yeah, in terms of Saliba, I've said for a while on this channel, some people agree, some don't. Saliba's better than Gabriel. It's close, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like Saliba's here and Gabriel's here. Gabriel's still quality, but Saliba is... That's the defender that everybody wants. That kind of profile. Tall, strong, quick, top quality on the ball. Can pass out from the back. He ticks every box. He's the best. He's probably the best centre-back in the world for me. I don't think there's a better centre-back than him. Yeah, you could argue Gabriel had a better season. That's fair. Argentina, what a save by the goalkeeper. Wow, was that Alvarez? That save is unbelievable. Long ball, whipped across first time with his left foot. Great ball, Tagliafico. Julian Alvarez. Great save, tips it wide. Unbelievable save. Yeah, that's a great save, man. Pacho ain't better than Saliba, man. He's not a patch on... Sorry, I couldn't help it. Yeah, he's not better than Saliba. He is quality, though. I rate him. Gabriel is too emotional. Yeah, and that goes against him sometimes. He's so passionate that sometimes he overreacts. You know, the emotion kicks in. You saw the other day, you could tell that Haaland thing was bothering him, you know? And he got mullered by him. I've never seen Haaland just mash Saliba up like that. Don't get me wrong, he scored against Saliba and Gabriel, so they have. I remember that year he ran between them both. They played the through ball, but Saliba's unreal, man. He'd start for anyone. The goalkeeper's back up. Did someone say the goalkeeper looks like Halliburton? That's jokes. Big up Rumble, hope you're well. Corner to Argentina. Players all wrestling in the box. 5 minutes till half time. Egypt need to get in at 1-0. They don't need to be conceding. Messi whips in the corner. It's flicked on. And it goes out. That should be a goal kick, and it is. Argentina have been poor. Sidorf said, Curtis, if Barca in the near future sort out their finances, wouldn't Haaland choose Barca over Real Madrid, a direct contest with Mbappe? It's tough, innit? Because him and Mbappe seem to get on. It just depends, man. There were reports at the end of the season that Mbappe wanted to go back on the left, so there would be room for Haaland. But he's had such a good season, personally, even though Real Madrid didn't. Top scorer in La Liga, top scorer in the Champions League. Still joint top goal scorer in the World Cup. Like, he's playing so well up front. I don't really see why Mbappe would go back on the left. I don't get it. I just think play up front, score the most goals, get all the service. We should have signed this goalkeeper. Yeah, I don't think Melier would be making these saves. Big up to Iron, appreciate that, bro. Member for 58 months. Big up your damn self. Bro, Salah, I'm not even sure if he's touched the ball. The one time he did try and touch the ball, he missed it. Ed said definitely feel Spain underrated at this World Cup. I said the other day, I think Spain are the only team in this World Cup that can beat France. Like, not can beat France, but I've just got a feeling that they would cause France a lot of trouble because they just keep the ball away from you. I don't even think Spain... It sounds weird because they haven't conceded a goal in the World Cup, Spain, which is unbelievable. But I still don't even think Spain are that great. But I just think the way they keep the ball would frustrate Spain, would frustrate France a lot more than they're used to. Yeah, I think would Haaland suit Madrid or Barca better? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think maybe Barca. Maybe Barca. I think whoever wins out of England and Norway makes the final. I mean, look, I'll be honest with you. I think... Hey, Sebs, what happened, man? Apparently someone's timed out Lawrence. We can't be timing Lawrence out. What's going on? Let me check, man. Yeah, I think if England beat Norway, I think they'd beat Argentina as well. Hey, Salah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, and then he loses it. Great turn, but then he has a heavy touch and gives it away. Let me just go back in the chat. Hopefully we're not. Hopefully mods aren't timing out OGs. What did he actually say? Somebody, Pacho can't chat to Saliba, bro. Come on, man. That's maybe they did it by accident. Anyway. 2 minutes till half time. You're picking Pacho on his success, but no, bro. But listen, I don't watch him every week, but I've watched PSG a lot. Do you know what I mean? And I rate him, by the way. I want people to understand. I think Pacho is an absolute baller, but I'm not, because he's won a lot of trophies. I still don't think he's better than Saliba. He's playing for a better team. Seb said it was an accident. Big up. There we go. Big up. Salah needs to come out of the 10 for Mamouche. He can't hold the ball. If Mamouche is on the bench and he's fit, it's unbelievable. Surely he must be injured. Is Pacho better than Marquinhos? I think he could be, you know. I think he could be. I think we think Marquinhos better because he's the leader and you see him lifting the trophy, but I think Pacho... But it's tough to tell, actually. I like Pacho, man. I think he's very good. He's very, very good. Marquinhos improved a lot over the years. He was just kind of the backup dancer to Thiago Silva in the Brazil team, and he just progressively got better and become the leader. I like Pacho, man. He's really good. Marquinhos never looks great for Brazil either. Mamouche worse saw him play against Australia. I'm just shocked he ain't in the team. I thought he was like a star player for Egypt. Pacho very good. Saliba is number one. Yeah, for me. Pacho is 100% better than this version of Marquinhos. Prime Marquinhos, an absolute baller. I saw something saying that PSG are looking to replace Marquinhos soon. Like, he's in his 30s. Sidorf said Pacho is not the best Ecuadorian defender. Hincapié is better. I don't know. I listen, I'm a big fan of Hincapié. Can Konza really leave Villa to stay on the bench? Do you know what it is? Footballers have got egos, haven't they? You know, sometimes they think that they can displace people. And also, you look at it sometimes, you know, you think, imagine Arsenal are telling people in the background, look, Saliba's going to need back surgery. He's out for months. You can get in the team, and then it's up to you to do as well as you can. And maybe you take somebody's place. I don't know. It's football, isn't it? Everybody believes they're better than somebody else. Ball whipped in. Oh, good catch by Halliburton, as you're calling him. Yeah, I think Pacho's ahead of Hincapié at centre-back, but I do... They're both quality. Wanted us to sign Pacho when he was at Frankfurt. Says Zach, big up Zach. PSG defence looks shaky all Champions League, but do you know what it is though? That it's risk and reward football. They push their two fullbacks so high up the pitch, it's always going to expose their centre backs at times, which is what happens. You know, you saw when they played like Bayern Munich, for example, they concede goals, but they take that gamble to outscore you, and the majority of the time they do. Egyptian player's injured. Looks like he's landed right on his lower back. He's holding his chest, actually. Looks quite hurt there. Argentina's something don't look right about him today, man. Alvarez. Oh, it looks like he's hurt his chest there. Ice in his chest. He don't look too good there. Argentina players moaning about it. Munoz, best right wing back so far this World Cup. He's good, man. He's good. Somebody really should go for him at Palace. They still got Mamouche to come off the bench. Good player. Although apparently hasn't played well for Egypt. Jigger said, Big C, would you sell Noni this summer and sign Esteval from Chelsea? I mean, I'd be willing to sell Noni. Esteval, they'd want big money for him. Again, I think he's overrated as well. Good player, but not the way Chelsea fans were calling him the new Neymar and things like that. He'd cost a fortune. Yeah, you can crack a rib by landing like that. And that is a good point, Elliot. Munoz, I haven't really seen him at right back. He plays wing back for Palace. Can he actually play right back and defend and do all of that? Was that McAllister moaning about the player? I think he got up and carried on, though. What we got left? 5 minutes added on. Minute and 15 till half time. Chiku said, I honestly hope Norway win the World Cup. Haaland deserves a World Cup. I mean, World Cups, you got to earn them, ain't you? They're there to be earned. At the end of the day, Norway have got an outside chance now of making the final because England are inconsistent, although they were brilliant the other night. If you get this Argentina team, which you might not even get this team, they could go out today. I honestly don't think they're that good. It's more on spirit and attitude and hard work and then the Messi magic. If you can keep Messi quiet, as Egypt have so far, there's not a lot else. So they've got an outside chance of making the final. There you go, offside Argentina, nearly half time. I think England will beat Norway. In fact, I'll go as far as this. I think England will be in the final. I think England will be in the World Cup final. I think they'll beat Norway and I think they'll beat Argentina, to be honest. In fact, they might not even play Argentina. It could be Colombia, it could be Switzerland. I think England will be in the final. I think the draw has opened up nicely for them. And you know, the way Jude's playing, the way Kane's playing, I think England will be in the final. They'll play France or Spain in the final. Den said Argentina look mid. Messi magic and vibes from the other 10 players. Yeah. They've got no... Look, is that the guy who landed awkwardly? He's saying, bring me off. Big C, do you think Ronaldo would actually do it, change his mind and play the World Cup at age 45? I don't think he can, but he might go to the Euros in 2 years. That wouldn't surprise me. I think they need to make him retire. You're a legend, you're a GOAT, but don't ruin your whole legacy, man. Do you know what I mean? If Odegaard won the World Cup, he'd be the captain as well. Can you imagine the video? You got Odegaard lifting a Prem and then lifting a World Cup. It's like, nah, come on. Let Haaland lift it. Big C, I told you this morning, Matty Cash, you can't be focusing on a squad player like Wan-Bissaka and Timber. You know what, Rasha? And it's half-time, by the way. You are right, because I said this morning it might be hard to get a really good right-back because Timber's there. And a top right-back might say, why would I go to Arsenal? Timber's there, I'm not going to play. But at the same time, you got to look at Timber and go, well, he's had an ACL. He's now had this groin problem that kept him out for like nearly 3 months. He's had other little injuries. You actually need to go for a player that's first choice level. So you're right. I think where I was saying it is, number one, Aston Villa, we're being linked with about 3 of their players. We're not going to get Matty Cash, Morgan Rogers, and we're being linked with Konza. Like, you might get one of the 3. The Athletic have just put out an article. Arsenal's top target remains Morgan Rogers, though they're closely considering PSG's Bradley Barcola. Neither deal is straightforward. Villa and PSG both asking for at least 100 million. 100 million for Barcola. 100 million for Rogers. In fact, they're saying Rogers is close to 130. The market's an absolute mess. It really is. It really is. 130 million for Rogers. You can't do that. I don't think you can. If you can get Barker, 100 mil. 100 mil a few years ago was like, yo, I'm expecting to see one of the best players in the world. 100 mil now is like 50 mil 2 years ago. It's crazy. Like 100 mil's not, you're not even getting a world-class player for 100 mil. You're just going to get potential who you think might be good in 2 years. This is my problem with Barcola. I'll tell you my pro and my con with Barcola. Barcola is lively, he's quick, he's a good dribbler. His end product's a bit inconsistent. He's a little bit lightweight, but he's a very good dribbler. My thing with him is, for 100 million, are you that much better? And I know you guys don't like these 2 names that I'm about to mention, but is he that much better than Leao and Rashford, who you can get for 50 million and 30 million? That's my thing. For some reason, 100 million on Barcola it doesn't sound right to me. I don't see him as a 100 million pound player. Would I take him? Yeah, we got Trossard Martinelli. We want an upgrade. But I'm going, is he way better than Martinelli? Is he better than Leao and Rashford, who you can get for half the price? I don't know. They're all very similar players. They're exciting, they're quick, they're direct, they're inconsistent in front of goal. So I just think if you're signing a player like that is unpredictable, that's going to be frustrating at times, why buy the 100 million version of it? But then, I don't know, maybe he's got the most potential out of the 3 of them. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm at. I simplify it in my head, and it doesn't always work like that. In my head, I'm like, if you're spending 100 million on Barcola, I want you to try and sign Vinicius Jr. for 30 or 40 million more. Because I think Vinny could leave for 140 million. But maybe he doesn't want to leave. But you saw that story today, Fabrizio saying Real Madrid don't want him to go into next season without signing a new contract. So if he doesn't sign a new deal by the end of August, they're going to get him out of the club, because Madrid are not going to let a player of that value run down his contract. So I don't know. Doctor said you're absolutely correct. Leao and Rashford have, I said, die at Barcola. Barcola will go for 70 in this market. I don't think Barcola will go for 70. He's got 2 years left. I think he would cost close to 100 million. Vinny would cost 200 million, not with a year left, bro. Not with a year left. No chance. 150 at a push. You might even get him a bit cheaper, honestly. Real Madrid are doing business a lot different. Look at them. They're bargain hunting. They have been for years. They got Mbappe for free, Rudiger for free, Alaba for free, Trent for free. Now they've signed Konate for free. Cucurella, I think, was about 45. Dumfries was 25. Bro, I said that. Real Madrid, there's a lot of players there they would sell. We've just signed it. Yeah, we've signed Melier from Leeds. By the way, information and entertainment. I need to watch this video. We watched Darren Farley's Harry Kane video, which was hilarious. I want to watch his Jordan Henderson video, who obviously broke his wrist and he's out of the World Cup. We're going to watch this one. I think it's about 4 minutes. Henderson has broke his wrist out the World Cup, jumping over the advertising boards. Let's hear what Farley has to say. We don't often react to the Henderson one. I've heard him do Henderson's voice a few times. Let's play this. Bit of half-time entertainment.
Thank you for speaking to us from your hospital ward. You've managed to break your arm after getting attacked by an advertising board after beating Mexico. How are you doing?
Well, I'm emotional. You never really think this type of thing will happen to you.
You mean being injured at a World Cup?
No, getting cut in half by an advertising board.
Jordan, you didn't play but managed to get injured and a yellow card. Why were you booked?
Well, they booked me for diving. I told them I didn't dive, the advertising board fouled me. And I told them really it should be a red card for the advertising board, but they told me VAR couldn't intervene because it's not in the rule book for advertising boards to be sent off for fouling a player that wasn't even playing 37 minutes after the final whistle goes, so I just have to accept that. So
Sorry to ask this, Jordan, but is this you ruled out of the rest of the World Cup?
my World Cup is over. I've told the gaffer I won't be able to play any more games, so he was inconsolable about that. But the gaffer told me, he told me it'll be, sorry, it'll be irreplaceable. He can't replace a player like me.
So what you're saying is they can't get hold of another defensive midfield player?
No, he just can't find another player that claps, shouts, cleans the players' boots, makes the cups of tea, gives massages to the backroom staff, and has scraps with advertising boards. He said I'm unique like that, so you can't find another player like that, so...
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Advertising board injury. The crazy thing is the team have flown back to America. He's in Mexico getting surgery. I gotta get him on, man. I keep saying it. I gotta get him on the channel. Just quickly, for those who didn't see it before, the Harry Kane interview that he did. Where is it actually? Did I play it last time? I'm only gonna play a bit. Obviously, Harry Kane lost his voice at the end of the game, and he done the Harry Kane reaction. I'll just play it again if you didn't see it, man.
Harry, incredible night beating Mexico 3-2 with 10 men, but it has been overshadowed by Jordan Henderson appearing to get himself injured at the end of the game. Can we have an update?
Sorry, cigarette fact, alright, is wonderful. We survived 7,000 foot altitude. We survived going down to 10 men, obviously. With 10 men, we survived having no oxygen for an hour and a half. But unfortunately, couldn't survive. Caused by advertising.
I said we survived with no oxygen for an hour and a half. This could be his best interview ever. He's got a picture of Henderson with his head through the advertising board. Oh, man said obviously about 5 times at the start. I gotta run it one more time.
Get himself injured at the end of the game. Can we have an update?
Sorry, cigarette fact, alright, is wonderful. We survived 7,000 foot altitude. We survived going down to 10 men, obviously. With 10 men, we survived having no oxygen for 1 hour and a half. But unfortunately, Hendo couldn't survive. Caused by the advertising board. Jordan Henderson, we wish him well in the first player in football history, obviously, to get a yellow card and get injured, despite having 0 minutes on the pitch. Yeah, obviously.
Right. Oh, no. That could be his best interview ever. I said apart from Henderson, who got injured trying to jump an advertising board. I swear, man, that is incredible. I'm burning hot now. Oh, that is incredible. That's absolutely incredible. That's top notch. Have you seen Declan Rice post with Stones pranking Tuchel of a shoulder injury? Yo, that video is so good. So they come back in, and Rice, like Stones, is like holding his shoulder, and Declan Rice is pretending like, "Yo, bro, are you all right?" And Tuchel's like panicking, thinking, "Yo, we just won the game. Stones is injured, yeah." And so he's like, my shoulder, my shoulder. And then Rice is like, try and lift your arm up. And he's proper pretending he's hurt, yeah. And then Stones starts putting his arm up like that, yeah. And the music drops and they start dancing. And then Tuchel's like, yo, starts laughing. It's sick, man. John Stones a vibe, though, anyway. He's always been, you see his videos back in the day with Sterling, where he's putting on the Jamaican accent and that. Stones a vibe. Stones will get a good move, by the way, as a free. I'm surprised we're not signing him. I'm not saying we should be signing him. I'm saying Arteta on a free, ex-Man City, English. It's got Arsenal written all over it, to be honest. But Stones probably wants first-team football. But boy, I swear, that's one of Farley's best ever for me. That voice is unbelievable. Man said obviously 4 times at the start. I said, yeah, obviously. Yeah, obviously. Yo, that's good. John Pebbles. I reckon, what level could Stones get in the Prem? He could go Chelsea. He's better than some of their centre-backs. Problem with him, you can't keep him fit, man. It's been linked with Juventus. That would suit him. That would suit him. Slower league. Yeah. Could go back to Everton if he wanted to. You honestly, in it though, you could see John Stones going to Arsenal. Arteta would dress that up. Oh, great experience, won so many trophies, free agent, can play right back. I'm surprised they're not all over that. General John Stones. He sounded like Mickey Mouse. He did. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse intro. Big up D General said, my Swiss boys are making it. Don't underestimate. What are we saying, people? Switzerland or Colombia? I got Colombia in the sweepstakes, so I'm a little bit invested in them winning, but they weren't great against Ghana, but they did enough. Switzerland, man, that centre midfielder looks good, man. Newcastle are trying to sign him. We've just signed a worse keeper than Kepa. How does a club winning the league even do that? He better be third choice, I'm telling you. You reckon Colombia? Ricky said Colombia. Ruckus Colombia. Landon says Colombia. Kane said Switzerland easy. Faizan said, Curtis, I really wish Pogba was fully fit. Him in this France midfield with his long passes to Mbappe, with Elise Dembele. Yeah, I mean, look what he was doing in 2018. And this one, that French front three is an absolute dream for a centre midfielder because they're all just on the move. Do you know what I mean? Pogba's one of them players that, I mean, he's won the World Cup and he's won other trophies, but I feel like with his ability level, you should be talking about one of the best midfielders of this generation. And I think he doesn't get that rating because probably the Man United move didn't work for him going back. He should have stayed away. Talent-wise, he was an absolute joke of a footballer. So the Sommer links are off. Nah, I don't even think they're genuine. I think people were just sort of suggesting we should go for Jan Sommer, but I don't think we've actually been genuinely linked with him. You need to watch the rest of the Henderson video. It gets funnier when he starts talking about the Jet2 advertising board and to have a good trip. Oh, man, should I have gone? Maybe we'll get the rest of it at the end. I've come off it. I think there was about 2 minutes left. I'm definitely going to watch the rest. Argentina, people. 1-0 down at half-time. And Messi has missed a penalty. Absolute drama. Oh, yeah, but Pogba had a bad attitude with his blonde hair. Yeah, we mustn't forget that. They basically say any baller with swag has probably got a bad attitude, they say. Oh, look at Rashford in his Louis Vuitton jacket. Yeah, he's rich. He can afford it, so he's probably going to buy it. I'm sure the team is laughing about them Farley interview. You have to. You have to. But then maybe they don't, because I'm sure Farley said once that he thought Wayne Rooney didn't like the way he imitated his voice or something. So maybe they don't all like it. Even Mbappe misses Pogba. Did you hear his comment saying that he doesn't make a lot of runs anymore because no midfielder? Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. He could just find him anywhere, couldn't he? His passing range was a joke. JA said he hates Gary Neville. Yeah, I think Gary plays the game very well. But he is a good pundit, I'll be honest. He knows his football. He does know his football. I think The Overlap is one of the best football podcasts online for football. You know what I mean? Roy Keane, Gary Neville, Ian Wright. It is good. Second half underway, people. Second half underway. Pogba or Yaya? I think in terms of pure natural ability, Pogba had more technical ability than him. But in terms of like the way they played, Yaya was an absolute monster. Yaya at Man City, I almost think for a year or 2 years was unplayable. He was that good. I've never seen a midfielder just run through midfields like him. And he could play as well. It's not like, he could just shoot from 30 yards, no backlift, just rip the net apart. We nearly signed him, another one that Wenger nearly signed. Had him on trial, put him up front because he was tall and then didn't sign him. Bro, he's a midfielder. What are you putting him up front for? Have you seen the Mbappe Dictator anime series on YouTube? No, I've never seen that, I'm not surprised someone's done that. Flo said one of the best I've ever seen, Yaya. It was weird. It looked like he wasn't running. Like, he used to jog and you go, how's he just getting through all of our midfield without breaking stride? 6 foot, what was he, 4, 6'5", built like a brick. I honestly think, Lawrence said, Yaya had the highest peak of any Prem midfielder ever. I mean, it's a conversation. It's definitely a convo. There was a year, didn't he score like 23 league goals or something? He was ridiculous. He was absolutely ridiculous. Which Arsenal players had the best World Cup? Saliba, Declan Rice. Trossard's been pretty good. Messi, 1-2, edge of the box. Oh, they've crowded him. Good save by the Halliburton lookalike. Yeah, I'd probably go. No, Marino hasn't started in. I think he might have started one game. I know he's had clutch moments, but he hasn't played much. Saliba, Rice, Trossard. I'm not sure which one, really. Rice has had a couple really good games. Couple games he looked a bit off it. Every time Saliba plays, France seem to cruise to victory, so I'm going Saliba. And Martinelli obviously was on the bench a lot, but he looked good the other day. Argentina. Yeah, they're getting rattled. Look at their bench. Gave away a free kick. Vision, quick feet, strength, speed, finishing, defensive qualities. Yaya was complete. He was phenomenal. Trossard by far created the most chances in the tournament, scored and assisted multiple times. I watched a couple games of Belgium where he's been quiet, but then popped up with like a good goal or a good assist. Anime shorts about Mbappe and Haaland are sick. They've been made by AI. Oh, wow. I'll have a look. Big up Jeezy, champion unit business. Yaya was different. Why did we sign a meaty keeper who's worse than Kepa? Well, hopefully he doesn't play one game. Argentina could be in here. He looks offside. Messi. That's offside, man. Put your flag up. What's he give? He's give a goal kick. He looked offside anyway. Sell one, Saka, Saliba, Rice. Why are you doing that to me? We've won the league. There's a feel-good factor. You want to pay $1.99 to cause drama and controversy. Don't do it. You know the answer. You can't sell Saliba. In this Arsenal team, you can't sell Declan Rice. But I'm backing Saka, man. Next season, you need to come back. We need to see the real Saka. It's like Slim Shady. Like, will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Will the real Bukayo Saka please stand up? But he got a good assist the other day. I like that. Drop the step over. Great ball. I'm backing him, man. I'm backing him to have a good season. If not, then we'll have a different conversation. Jersey Mark, big up. See if Real doesn't re-sign Vinny, do you think they move him? Any shot Arsenal? Any shot of him joining Arsenal? Thank you, brother. Well, as I said, Fabrizio's reporting Real Madrid are basically saying if he doesn't sign a new contract, they're going to sell him because they're not going to let him run down his deal. So you need to be speaking to his agent. And then I think most of you were in the stream today. There was a quote from an English journalist who spoke to Vinny's agent saying, we haven't been approached by Arsenal. Vinny is with the same agency as Gabriel Martinelli. It's Rock Nation, who Jay-Z obviously part owns, which is why Jay-Z goes to a lot of games when Vinny's there. But I always think when a player's at Real Madrid and he's happy, their language is sort of, he's at Real Madrid, he doesn't want to go anywhere. There's nowhere higher than Real Madrid. The fact he was sort of saying, well, we haven't heard from Arsenal, it was, I don't know, it just... I think Vinny might need to leave to really become that guy. But it's dangerous because Neymar tried to leave thinking he was in Messi's shadow and it got worse. That's the danger of leaving. Maybe he's got to sit there. And look, I hope he leaves and comes to Arsenal. But maybe Vinny needs to sit there and go, you know what? Mourinho might be the one that can bring that attack together. I think Mourinho will either be sacked within 8 and 9 months or he'll be unreal and win big trophies. I don't think there's no middle ground. I don't think he'll do all right. I think he'll either get it all to click and they'll be incredible, or they'll get rid of him after like 6 months. He'll fall out of Mbappe and it'll be all over the place. He's got such a big ego and personality. It's whether the players accept it. You think Vinny will go AC Milan? Nah, they can't afford that. That wage would be crazy. 350 grand a week. They don't pay anyone them kind of wages. Salah was nearly in there, but the ref brings back a free kick. Unreasonable said, I'm backing Saka for sale for at least 15 million. I think Unreasonable is the biggest Saka hater that we've ever seen. He wants him out. You're being unreasonable. Give him one more season. You watch first game of the season against Coventry, I'll be like, take on the fullback. He played well at times the other night, but need more of it. Imagine if Vinny went to Barcelona for free. Do the Luis Figo revenge move. Go the other way. Imagine Vinicius and Lamine on the wings. Shot by Argentina way over the bar. They're struggling, by the way. Denz, I'm with you. Somebody said this to me in the chat earlier. If Vinny leaves, where do you think he would go? If it wasn't Saudi for the bag, I think it would be PSG. I know people are going, nah, too many wingers. No, I think they'd go for him. I think they'd go for him. He's that good. You fit him in that team somewhere. Put Doué in the 10. Or can Kvara play on the right? I just think their squad, they'd be unbeatable. Their front line would be a cheat code. Vinny would go Man United. They've got the money. They're a massive club. I saw Rio Ferdinand had a quick conversation with Vinny, and Vinny was speaking English, and Rio said, your English is getting better. He said, yeah, I'm learning English. And everyone in the comments going, Vinny's coming to the Prem, he's learning English. And obviously, I think there's Lamine's been saying on his YouTube channel that he's trying to learn better English as well. You man are forgetting Saka is playing injured. Well, it's an injury that you can play through, but you've obviously, you hope that it improves to the point where it's no longer bothering him. It is hot. It is difficult for him, man. Seems like a proper United number 7. He would bring their X Factor back as well, wouldn't he, if he went to... I would be devastated if Vinny went to Man United or any other club in England. Saka and Rice need a month off. I sat there the other day when England beat Mexico and I went, our English players are going to be mashed up at the end of the season because England could make the final, I reckon now. So the final is on like the 17th of July. So these guys aren't even going to have a month between the World Cup final, if they make it, and the start of the Prem. You need at least 3 weeks off minimum. Then you're going to need a couple weeks to get fit. And I think they need longer off. I think they need 5 or 6 weeks off. Did you see the Paraguay senator? Yeah, if she doesn't get sacked, unbelievable. She's a disgrace. Draz said Mbappe learned English just to improve his branding. I think a lot of them do that because if you can speak English, Spanish, French, you can cover a lot of markets. It makes sense. I wish I'd learned to be fluent in another language. I learned like where you could speak a few words, but was never fluent. Taff said, final is my birthday. Oh, is it the 19th? Fair, I thought it was the 17th. I'm assuming it's the Sunday. Yeah, the 19th, you're right. So it's next weekend, the World Cup final, not long left. Hardest language, I mean, I couldn't tell you, man. Maybe Chinese, Russian. One of them, maybe. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Yeah, we're fluent in speaking Arteta waffle. I'm not looking forward to those press conference reactions, man. I'm telling you. Argentina on the ball. Rolled into Messi. Great footwork. Overruns it. He's genuinely having a poor game. Lionel Messi is the first player in history to miss 2 penalties at a single World Cup, excluding shootouts. Has he missed another? I missed one. Was it the Austria game or one of them? Wow, Messi. He's always been a bit dodgy on penalties. Rixie, don't worry. Not everyone understands Patois. It's broken English. Yeah, I speak it well. I can understand it anyway. Is it me or does the World Cup ball not swerve? Peter says Japanese, hardest language to learn. Waffleese, yeah, it's an easier language to pick up. You know, guys. Guys, I've signed Melier, guys. He is French under 21 international, guys. 10 years ago, guys. Oh, guys. If Norway win the World Cup, there'll be snot all over it. Yeah, can you imagine? Imagine thingy, Odegaard. And then pick up the World Cup. You'd give it to you. You'd go, what the hell is that, bro? You can keep that. 33 minutes away from the biggest upset so far of the World Cup. Argentina losing to Egypt. Egypt look like they can score again, but they're not going forward much now. They're very much sat in. Yeah, I can understand Patois and speak. But give me Doué, Bruno Guimaraes and Leao. Doué ain't coming to Arsenal, bro. Oh, what a run that is. Hey, Egypt, come on, 3-on-3. Salah rolls it in. It's a chance. Oh! 2-0 to Egypt. Oh, my days. Argentina on their way to going home. What a ball by Mo Salah. Outside of the foot, and he dinks the goalkeeper. Wow! Messi, you are all over the place, fella. You better hope he's offside. That is incredible. 2-0 to Egypt. Can you believe it? Argentina, the champions heading out. Messi wants to keep Ronaldo company. Bro, this is crazy. This is unbelievable what we are witnessing. Oh, they're complaining for a free kick. They'll give it. You watch this. Let's have a look on the... Is this a foul? Lisandro stands on his foot. They're going to give that. I bet you any money they give that. I bet you any money they give that. Infantino ain't going to want Egypt knocking out Argentina. Hey, mate, he's being told in his ear what to say. It ain't even his choice. Yo, this guy, look at this run, bro. Megged him into Salah. Oh, what a goal, man. I hope they don't disallow that. Here stands on his foot. Not this guy there. He's going to disallow it. He's telling people to move. Drama, people. This guy's a good ref as well. Free kick. We knew it. We knew it. I knew they wouldn't give it. You've genuinely just been denied one of the best team goals of the World Cup. Come on, man. You telling me that drops you to the floor? It's horrible, man. He does make contact, but it's so soft. We've just been denied one of the best goals. Oh, man. Argentina. You can see them winning now. Oi! Out for a corner. Infantino was like, listen, man, how are we going to sell tickets if Argentina aren't playing? No Messi, no Neymar, no Ronaldo. I mean, the thing is, if I'm being honest, it's a foul, but it's soft. Do you know what I mean? It's very soft. And the thing is, the referee didn't even give the free kick in normal time. But it is what it is. Let's see. That goal was so good. Dribble past the first guy, meg the next one, rolls it into Salah. Salah outside of the foot, and then he lifts it over the goalkeeper. Salah's assist. Ghana wouldn't have gotten that. I swear I've seen... Yeah, see, this guy's diving now as well. Egypt win the ball back. They've been poor. They've been genuinely poor. No way, VR. Yeah. Anyway, let's concentrate. 28 minutes to go. Oh, Hassan. Yeah, a lot of you were talking about him before, weren't you? Saying he's who does he play for? Hassan. Very good dribbler, by the way. Who does he play for? Real Oviedo. I don't even know if they're La Liga, are they? Are they second division? Hassan. What was his stats? Real Oviedo. They are in La Liga. He didn't even score a goal. 37 games, no goal. That's crazy. 3 assists. They must be substitute appearances. Year before, 4 goals, 3 assists. His numbers are not great. He's 24, born in Paris. Santi's former team. Can we expect a calmer sea when we're back in the league? I'd love to say yes, but the moment the season starts, I'll probably lose my head. Commentators are saying it's the wrong decision, are they? But I just heard Ali McCoist. I thought he said he thought it was a foul. Yeah, I know. It's right. It's not all about the numbers, but you do have to check the numbers. But he looks good. Argentina in possession. They'll dominate the ball now. Argentina. I honestly think Egypt are sitting back too much. They're sitting back too much. Oh, you're probably watching it with different commentators, of course. Here's Messi, 3 players on him, gets clamped. Keeps the ball, though. I don't know why teams retreat so early. Argentina looks shaky when Egypt attack. So why sit back so much and just encourage wave after wave of attack? Poor pass by Argentina, goes out for a goal kick. Egypt are playing Arteta ball, yeah? It's rigged towards Argentina. Toro is coming on. It'll be Alvarez, won't it? I told you, whichever striker starts for Argentina, they seem to have a bad game and then the other one comes on. It's like their team is not built for a striker. Argentina in possession, 25 minutes to go. Ball clipped into the back post. Oh, he tries to chest it back to the goalkeeper, puts it out for a corner. Listen, I know parking the bus, but surely 25 minutes to go is a bit early. Get to at least 75th, 80th minute before you start thinking about that. Toro and Nico Gonzalez coming on for Argentina. Big finish from Marino. Yeah, great composure, man. Great composure. Who came off then? Tagliafico and DePaul come off. So he's playing Alvarez, Toro, and Messi. Corner taken short. Rolled back out to Messi. Takes him on. And his cross is blocked. And he goes out for another corner. They're stacking the midfield of the pitch to neutralise Messi. No plan B for Argentina. That's a good point. Yeah, we do read the Twitch chat. Big up to JK. Rather Marino up front than Alvarez, says Guna Talk. Seb said Egypt want to play counter-attack, but you're right. I get it, like counter-attack, but just don't overdo how defensive you're being. Messi whips in the corner. Good defending. Salah. They're on the break. Come on. Mo, lift your head. You ain't going to run that side. Oh, he passes it. Come on, what you got? He's done him. Pull it. Yeah! This time it is a goal! Egypt, justice prevails. What a goal that is! Argentina are heading out of the World Cup. Salah. Was that Hassan again with the assist? What a goal. Argentina are heading out. Another great goal. Wow. This is the upset of the tournament. That is outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Same guy, yeah? Wow, Hassan. Look, I love the decision making. Goes past him, step over, breezes him. Bro, I swear, I don't care if he got 1 goal at Oviedo. He's rapid. Great goal, man. I love that finish. Bro, that Hassan, boy. Man's at Oviedo getting for cheap, man. Ring Santi. I'm happy for them, man. They've been the better team. Messi, you've crumbled, mate. You've absolutely crumbled. You've played poor. You've missed a penalty. Your shots are all over the place. Do you know what it is, people? It's the new generation's turn. Neymar, Ronaldo, Messi. It's a new gen. It's Mbappe, Lamine Yamal, Elise, Dembele, Haaland, Bellingham, Kane, whoever. It's these, man. It's their time. 2-0 to Egypt. I'm so glad I did this game. I was gutted yesterday when I couldn't do the Portugal-Spain game, but then I watched it and I thought, this is a pretty bad game. But I had a feeling this would be a good game, although I'll be honest, I didn't think Egypt would beat them. I just thought they'd cause them problems on the break. I thought Argentina would score 2 or 3. but they might concede. What a game. Hey, the counter-attack worked. Do you know what it is? You can sit back, but if you can get out on the break, it works. Sometimes you've seen Arsenal or they sit back and can't counter-attack. But they savaged them on the break. I think they can score again. What a turn. Oh, good tackle. Be interesting if Argentina score. Still 21 minutes to go. Long way to go. Bro, I just love the football that they've been playing in this game. I really do. I think they've been fantastic. And to see an underdog like this knock out the champions is heroic, man. So you could now be looking at England, if they can beat Norway, playing Egypt, Colombia, or Switzerland in a World Cup semi-final. That's crazy. That is mental. That is what you call falling into your lap. Don't get me wrong, by the way. They're tough games, but they're not what you expect in a World Cup semi-final. You're expecting France, Spain, Argentina, Portugal. Hey, Colombia, man. They're my. That's who I got. Colombia might get to the final. Who knows? Will an African team make the World Cup final? Maybe Egypt beat Norway. Who knows? I know, in fact, Egypt will be playing Switzerland, Colombia. England. Listen, you got to... If it falls into your lap... Can you imagine England-France World Cup final? I know most of us... You assume that France would beat England, but you just never know, do you? Ricky said Haaland will beat England. I mean, he could. He's joint top scorer. And you know what I love? Like, even though did he finish that with the Ozil finish, like hitting it into the floor as well? Oh, this was the disallowed one. Does he hit into the floor? I'm sure he hits that into the ground. Bang. It's like Di Maria's goal, isn't it, for Argentina? Spitting image, left foot. That's amazing. And that was the disallowed one. What a game. Look at Refcat. Salah's actually cooked second half, just like in the 10 roll. I love this decision making. He cooks him, but the pullback. Oh, what a goal, man. What a goal that is. The first goal that got disallowed was even better. The football, man. Do Argentina miss Di Maria? Yeah, but Di Maria's past his best now, isn't he? Messi looks drunk. He looks like he don't know what day it is. He's doing that squinty eye Messi, man. What I used to see him play like this for Argentina. He looked like he had the weight of the world on his shoulder. Do you know what I mean? He's probably thinking, get me back to Barcelona. But he ain't Barcelona no more. They don't have real wingers. Bro, they're not that good. They're genuinely not that good, Argentina. Like, they rely on Messi scoring. Lautaro, Alvarez, Enzo. Enzo's a £100 million player. You wouldn't even know he was on the pitch. They want 150 for Alvarez. Lautaro probably go for 100 million this market. Like, this team is not that good. Spirit and determination and Messi is the only reason that they won the World Cup last time, and they ain't doing it this time. They ain't doing it this time. I said at the start of this stream, England will beat this Argentina team if they play them. They'll beat them. They've got way more to their game than these lot, but they're not even going to play them. 150 for Alvarez. I'm telling you, I'm kind of glad he's had the World Cup like this because the hype is too much for him. And don't get me wrong, if we signed Alvarez tomorrow, I wouldn't be on here going, oh, I'm so disappointed. The guy's a baller. But I'm like, bro, 8 league goals in Spain and you're getting 150. Now, don't get me wrong, he got 10 in the Champions League. So he's done it on the big stage. But Anthony Gordon got 10 goals in the Champions League. You play a lot of games. You play 8 group games now. So you've got a great opportunity. You're playing some poor teams. You know, Gordon got like 4 against that Karabag team. So I think he has to chill a little bit, bro. You ain't £150 million player. That Hassan looks good, bro. Somebody will buy him. He's electric. 24 years of age. Play at Oviedo. You get him cheap. Morocco-Egypt final. Can you imagine if that final happened, Emmanuel? 2 African nations. Big up to you, member for 51 months. Patrick said, Big C, Troops is loving this. He doesn't like Messi. Yeah, he said he's a massive Ronaldo fan, and he said he likes Ronaldo more than Messi. It's football, innit? It's opinions. It's all about opinions. Mohammed, big up Big C. We are witnessing something special. Bro, this is incredible. The champions. There's fans standing there with their hands on their head. They can't believe it. And the thing is, Egypt have scored quality goals. They've played some amazing football. It ain't just like some snatch and grab. They've genuinely been brilliant. They really have. Argentina on the attack, all the way across goal. It's cleared, and it's offside. Well done. Well done. Goal, free kick to I was going to say goal kick. Free kick to Egypt. 15 minutes to go. I actually forgot that I'm on AFTV at 7 o'clock. So make sure you come and join me on there. I'll be live with Cecil for an hour. We'll talk Arsenal. We'll talk about Meslier. The worst. Well, we asked for a French signing. Thought we might get Barcola. We got backup goalkeeper from Leeds. I just need to message him and say, how long we got left? 14 minutes. I'm on in 20, but Messi's playing, so they'll probably add 10 minutes on to try and get him to score. So I'm probably going to be late for that stream. Anyway, can they come back? No, in fact, it's 14 minutes to go. Yeah, 14 minutes and then another probably 10 added on. Can they come back? The way they're playing, no, but you never know, do you? Goals change games. If Argentina were to score now, they'd have great momentum. It could get worse. Egypt, ball slightly overhit. Gets to the byline. Can he get the shot off? Oh, it's the wrong decision. Puts it side netting. Needed a bit more support. Diego Simeone there. I feel like I've never seen Simeone without wearing the black suit that he always wears for Atleti. He's obviously there to watch his son, Simeone. Di Maria was the reason they won the World Cup. He was the heart of this team, said Why Always Me. I mean, a big part of it. A big part of it. I mean, it is still messy, but Argentina in possession. I'd still say Messi is the major reason, of course, but Di Maria definitely played a big part. He had that spirit and attitude. Mahaya said, I respect Messi. For me, is the GOAT, but I'm happy now because Argentina got too cocky. He deserves it. Or Martinez got too cocky, I think you were saying. Sorry. Just said, Messi is not the GOAT. He ain't better than Mbappe. People are nostalgia merchants. I mean, right now, Mbappe's the best in the world, but Messi's career is phenomenal. He's won World Cups, Champions Leagues. Is it 8 Ballon d'Ors? Come on, like he is better than Kylian. But I want Mbappe to. I'm a big fan of Mbappe. I hope he has a career where you're putting him in conversations. Like he needs to. If he wins another World Cup, that's 2 World Cups. But he hasn't won the Ballon d'Or or the Champions League. He's nowhere near Messi. He's nowhere near. He's got way too much to get near. Free header, goal. Argentina get one back. Ramiro. I think that was a Messi assist. You know what's coming now, don't you, people? This ref's going to add about 15 minutes on. 2-1. Egypt appealing for offside. Yeah. We can't be comparing Mbappe and Messi. Their careers are nowhere near. He's on. He's onside. Keeper got a good hand to it, man. Halliburton couldn't keep it out. Done him for power. It's not even in the corner. 2-1. You watch, Messi will score the equaliser. This AFTV show could be in bits if they equalise and we go to extra time. Let me just send this voice note. These guys are saying, are you nearly ready? Not a chance, mate. Argentina on the attack. Here we go. Messi, 1-2. Oh, good defending. Wow. I'm telling you, minimum 10 minutes added on. Minimum. Infantino will be making the call now. Double figures. No 5, 6. They'll add 10 minutes on. I'm telling you now. 10 minutes left of normal time. Man said the ref will add 25 minutes on. Mamouche on the bench. Yeah, I can't understand it, but apparently people were saying he hasn't played that well for Egypt. I haven't seen much. The AFTV stream's not listed. Well, maybe they've cancelled it. Let me check. Do me a favour if it's not, to be fair. No, it's not listed. It's not listed. Maybe called off. Maybe they're watching this. Hassan went off injured, yeah. Do you think Mbappe has 5 years left? How old is he? 28? Yeah, should do. Messi right hand side. Rolls it back. Corner to Argentina. Minimum 10 minutes added on. They will add at least. Ball whipped in. Keeper does well. Here's Messi right hand side. Skips past one. Skips past two. Pulls it back. They've put it wide. Jeez, what a run. Latoro, header at the near post. It's a tough one. Scoops his head down. He's probably, I don't know. It's a great run by Messi at 39, man. Drifting past people like that. Let me send a voice note. These men are messaging me. Right, we're here, people. Here's Messi. Crosses blocked. They're appealing for handball. He gets it back. It's blocked. It's gone in the air. Crossed in. Oh, it's bouncing everywhere. Messi! Oh, he scored! It had to be him. That's why he's the GOAT, people. That's why he's the GOAT. You can never write him off. It hits the crossbar and goes in. Unbelievable. Wow. Why are they defending so deep? It's unbelievable what we are witnessing. This could be the game of the tournament. Keeper gets fingertips on it, volleys it. Fingertips in off the crossbar. 2-2. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. Unbelievable. Crosses it in. Doesn't stand still though, people. Learn. Makes his way into the area. Why's he got that much space, Egypt? Why has he got that much space? The Techers, man, it's so good, man. Keeper again, got a good hand on it. That one's harder to save than the first one because he smashed it, but keeper. The technique is clean, though. Makes it look easy. What a moment. This is what the World Cup's about. Maybe it will be Argentina or England. Wow, wow, wow. Are we heading to extra time? Yeah, come on. Goat business, man. Egypt. I think we might get a winner. I think we might get a winner in normal time. Scored twice in 4 minutes. It's like they were defending too deep. They left loads of space towards the edge of the penalty area. And Messi was just there. It's like, what are you doing? Halliburton in goal having a stinker. Goal kick to Egypt. Wow, wow, wow. 2-2. And the thing is, you know, if Argentina win this, their attitude, they'll just go mad. You know what I mean? Inches onside. Top goal scorer as well now again. In terms of Messi. What a game we are witnessing, people. Keep glazing Mbappe, don't come near Messi. Oh, and I said Messi's the GOAT, bro. Chill, man. Don't fire shots at me. I am an Mbappe fan. But I said, didn't I, Messi will equalise. He'll score the winner as well, by the way, if they win. It's only going to be him. And then they'll give him Ballon d'Or if they win the World Cup. Am I watching the scripts being written? Probably. Yeah, there won't be 10 minutes now. There'll be about 6 minutes added on. Argentina will want a break. Argentina struggling, then heroes, yeah. 4 minutes to go, people, plus time added on. Irons, he's annoyed because he says I glaze Mbappe. Mbappe's the best player in the world, bro. But Messi's the GOAT. That's it. There's nothing else. They should let them keep the ball. Surely when the ball goes in the crowd. Looks like the security's trying to get it off them. Just let them keep it, man. They've probably got about 50 footballs there. I never understand why they do that. Give us the ball back. Let him keep it. That's World Cup football history there. So annoying. Felt after the hydration break. Oh, you left after the hydration break. Now 2-2. Smash the likes, people. Over 2,000 of you locked in. Argentina 2. Egypt 2. Egypt were 2-0 up. And Argentina have come back. Messi has missed a penalty, but scored the equaliser. Dramatic late goal. They need the ball for the sponsors. Yeah, I get it. Match used ball is probably given away. These sponsors are giving millions to sponsor the World Cup. So yeah, but still, man, it's a bit annoying, isn't it? Ball has a sensor, very expensive. Does it actually? I didn't even know that. Innit? You got to hide that ball, Jason, innit? You know what I mean? Say, which ball? I ain't got no football. African teams defending when they have the advantage. We never learn. Now it's Egypt. What are you saying? Senegal, Egypt. Senegal, Belgium again. 2-0 up. Couldn't see it out. Yeah, I don't think, like, some people saying it's rigged for Messi. I don't think it is, bro. He missed the penalty. They were 2-0 up. They genuinely have tried to soak up a lot of pressure, and it's got the better of them. Messi top scorer in the World Cup now. One ahead. of Kylian. Messi whips it in. Oh, goes all the way across. It's cleared. Messi's got it again, forced all the way back to the halfway line. I still like Alvarez, but for 150, not a chance. Real Ty said, I'm in Jamaica right now. These lot are weird. They're going mental for Argentina. It's just Messi hype, innit? Yeah. The ball has technology inside it now that tracks the touches, etc. Oh, yeah, because I suppose that's how they track the speed of the shots and things as well. 39 and top scorer. It's crazy, isn't it? That's actually insane when you think about it. The man's got 8 goals. And there's still like... What would they be in now? Is it the quarterfinal after this? Quarterfinal potential set. He's going to... Whoever gets the golden boot's going to get double figures in this World Cup. So it's probably the best golden boot race that I've seen in a World Cup. To have Haaland and Mbappe and then Messi. Can we get... I'm calling it there's going to be a late winner. And I tell you what, Morocco, you've got a good break on here. Mamouche, he's got support. Oh, what a block he was in. What a block. They were in there. That would have been one-on-one. How has he not got that pass away, Mamouche? Messi, right-hand side. Goes past one, rolls it in. Good tackle. These players look exhausted. 7 minutes added on. Mamouche, if only that pass would have got there, man, they could have been in. Did I say Morocco? Yeah, my head's gone. It's been a long day. I meant Mamouche. Did I call him Morocco? Omar Morocco. Mamouche for Egypt, people. Will we get a late winner? 6 minutes added on. I'll put, yeah. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. Omar Morocco. Egypt, right-hand side, ball whipped in. A goal now would end it. Header, it's blocked. At least they're still having a go. Come on, Egypt. What you got? 6 minutes of time added on. Will we get a late winner? Oh, I said Morocco instead of Egypt. Yeah, stinker and hooked. Stinker and hooked. Ball out wide. Mo Salah. Loses it. Looks tired. Argentina. Oh, they're on the break. Here's Lautaro. Lautaro whips it in. They've got 2 over. They've won it. Argentina have won it. It's Enzo Fernandez. Wow. Wow. Not him. What a comeback. Oh my days, what have we just watched? You have just watched the game of the World Cup. What a ball by Lautaro. Back post, Enzo heads it in across goal. Now they are dangerous. Now they are dangerous to win the World Cup. This is what happens to them. When they win and get that spirit, they become an animal. Salah's complaining. What is he complaining about? Let's have a look. I mean, Salah was in the box, so if it is a foul, it's a penalty to Egypt. Can you imagine if he overturned the goal and gave a penalty to Egypt? Salah's saying he was fouled. What's he looking? Oh, is he looking at the guy at the edge of the penalty area? Salah? Nah, never. There? Nah, you ain't getting that, bro. You ain't getting that, I'm afraid. This cross here is unbelievable. What a header. Why are Egypt so... What a ball. Oh, it's a great goal, man. What a goal. Unmarked. He doesn't even challenge him. I'm not going to lie. That's an unbelievable header. So they're complaining that Salah should... Hey, big up Buenos Aires, man. Buenos Aires Guna. I was going to call him what? I was going to call him Buenos Aires Guna. Buenos Aires Guna. Argentina manager cannot believe it. So they're asking for a foul on Salah, which looked like it was in the penalty area. Right, Argentina. Yo, the Egyptian coach is on the pitch. He's going for. He looked like he was going for the ref. Wow, wow, wow. Right, he's giving out yellow cards. Coaches are getting booked. Players are getting booked. Argentina making a double change. Medina and Otamendi coming on. I'm not sure if VAR is doing any. Julian Alvarez comes off. Wow, wow, wow. What have we watched? Game of the tournament. 2-0 down, come back and win it 3-2. Romero comes off. Keeper was red carded. What? I thought he got a yellow. I thought he got a yellow card. Egypt coach. Nah, it's not a foul on Salah. It's not. It's over for you, Mo, I'm afraid. Game of the tournament. I don't think it is corrupt, to be honest. He lost the ball. I don't think it was a foul. They scored 3 good goals. I got to be honest, man. There ain't really no controversy for me. The ground is shaking. It will be, man. That stadium's probably full of Argentina fans. I knew the knockout stage would get better. I think since the knockouts, the tournament's really kicked in. Egypt on the attack, 7 minutes added on. It's a poor cross. I'm assuming they will add a few more minutes on because the delay of that celebration and all the fallout afterwards. All right, we're doing the AFTV show at 7:15 unless this goes to extra time. Wow, what a game of football. This will inspire them so much. Salah, yeah, he lost the ball, man. He complained it was a foul. It wasn't. Lawrence said gutted for Egypt. Listen, the better team have won. That's the sad thing. I think Egypt's quality of goals were maybe better, but yeah, they've listed the stream now, 7:15. CR7 crying. He must be gutted. He must be. He's thinking, I got to watch this guy now. Go and win the golden boot. Argentina, Egypt folded like a deck chair. They did. It's a shame, man. They've played really well. But conceded. Weren't marking well. The goals they conceded. Messi's unmarked in the penalty area. Enzo at the back post. The guy's too far away from him to challenge him properly. Romero's goal. Could the goalkeeper save it? Egypt were crying. They will be, bro. What? It's a monumental effort. And we are over 7 minutes. He's given a free kick to Argentina on the halfway line. They could be done. How much longer will the referee add on because of the goal and the celebration? Maybe another minute or two. Latoro wins a free kick. Anana saves those. The Trump court. Oh, is it Brio? Messi is a joke, honestly. GOAT for a reason, said Sidoff. He got something out of the game. He's actually played badly. What do I always say on this channel, people, in football? If you can't have a great game, have a great moment. Messi had a bad game. He had a great moment. Yo, these Egyptian coaches are going mental. I reckon they're going for this referee. I'm telling you, that ref's going to need security at the end of the game. These Egyptian coaches are going mad. Look, man's walking on the pitch. They're going for him at the end of the game, I'm telling you. Argentina-England semi-final. That would be great to watch, I can't lie. Messi against England. This ref is going to need security, bro. A future midfielder, brother. We ain't signing no Enzo. You keep him. Iron, bro. Iron. About 4 times you've sent this. You glaze Mbappe and Messi's. When have I ever? I've said Messi's the GOAT. It's like you ain't hearing my response. I don't understand, are you? And you're a long-time member of the community. Apparent racism comment. Egypt coach was complaining. Okay, well, let's hear. I've got the commentary turned down, so I haven't got a clue what's been said. I'm sure they're obviously very aggravated by something. What's the big complaint? They're saying that Egypt should have had a foul. If they're talking about the Salah one, that didn't look like a foul unless there was another one. There's a lot of people online saying corruption, but we're 2 minutes over. How long's he going to add on? Clipped into the area, loses the header. Argentina have it back. I reckon they could be done. He's in. Pass doesn't really get it. Look at the whole Argentina team standing up on the bench. All the subs. Do you know what I mean? How many times have I said Messi's the GOAT? And Oyun's, it's like he ain't heard me say it. Just wipe him out, man. You're getting knocked out. He wins a throw. That's it. You might as well headbutt him, get banned for 12 games. Refs are cheat. Argentina is the FIFA golden boy. I don't know, man. Has there been corruption in the decisions? He said it's the way you go on. You got to understand, Oyun, R9 is my favourite player ever. And Mbappe is probably the closest thing I've seen to him. So obviously I'm going to be a big fan of him. Now, I'll be honest, people. I don't see corruption. I'm not even throwing corruption out. That's probably why Egypt are so unhappy, because they probably feel like they could have won. I don't know. There you go, full time. Unbelievable game of football. Best game of the tournament after the England-Mexico game. They have come back from 2-0 down and won 3-2. Messi with the equaliser, Enzo with the winner. What a game. They'll play Colombia or Switzerland in the quarter-final. And obviously, if England beat Norway and they win, it will be England-Argentina in the semi-final, which would be unbelievable. What a game we have just watched. You think Colombia will beat them? Maybe. Maybe, broken vessel. He was pulled back before the Salah incident. I'll watch it back. Honestly, I didn't. Maybe I missed that bit. I only saw the bit of Salah trying to dribble, and he kind of fell and claimed a foul. But I'll watch the replay. People, I'm out of here. I'm on AFTV in 10 minutes, so I'm going to come off, have a little break. If you want to hear some Arsenal chat, I'll be over there with Cecil for an hour. If you haven't, by the way, I'm going to redirect you to my video talking about Meslier, who we're signing from Leeds, which, you know, what kind of signing is that? If you need something to watch for the next few minutes, then have a look at that, people. But I can't believe what's just happened. 3-2, I'm in shock. But you know what? Give credit where credit's due. He's 39 years of age. He's top goal scorer. It's ridiculous how he's still going and performing like this. And he wasn't good today either. That's the crazy thing about it. He really wasn't good. But he ends up leaving with a great goal. And he's top scorer. Messi does it again. Oyun, I do call him the GOAT. Go easy on me, man. Go easy. Right. This ain't even letting me redirect. Oh, no. Right, it ain't letting me redirect. Bonnet. It's on the channel anyway. Big up to everyone locked in. I'll be live in about 10 minutes, and I will be back tomorrow. No, tomorrow there's no game. Next watch-along will be Thursday, which is France against Morocco. No World Cup game tomorrow, but we'll do an Arsenal show if there's news to talk about. Ion said, how's it corruption? Egypt folded 2-0. People were salty. Big up. Appreciate the support. Hit the like, subscribe. What a game. Messi and Argentina. They're through. Messi has done it again, people.